Good evening, spellers. Welcome to the 21st anniversary of the Bee, benefiting the Nashville Adult Literacy Council. I'm Nancy DeKalb, and I'm president of the NALC board, and I'd like to welcome you and thank you for being here tonight. We're here tonight to support the work of the Nashville Adult Literacy Council. It's a nonprofit organization that teaches adult Americans to read and teaches adult immigrants the English language, and many of you are probably already familiar with it. There's one statistic that I'd like you to hear tonight and remember it when you leave, and that is that 1 in 8 Nashvillian adults cannot read. That's 1 in 8 Nashville adults cannot read, and that's why we're here tonight. This past year, NALC served 1,500 adult learners with the help of about 500 volunteers. And we're the only program in Nashville offering free one-on-one tutoring for adults. So there's a growing demand for our services, and the funds that are raised here tonight through the Bee will help us continue that work. So thank you very much for being here. I'd also like to thank some of the other folks that are here. Many folks have contributed to the success of NALC, and I want to recognize the members of the staff. If they're here, I'd like, which of course they are, I'd like all staff members to stand, please, so we can give you a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize my fellow board members. So board members, will you please stand wherever you are? And I'd like to especially acknowledge Tara Tenario, who is on our board as vice president and also queen of the Bee tonight. Are there any volunteer tutors here tonight in the crowd? Please stand, and I know Marion's one too. Hopefully at the end of the night, we'll have others that will sign up to join you in your work. Thank you for all you do for us. I'd also like to recognize our executive director, Meg Nugent. And you'll hear more from Meg at intermission time. So I'd also like to thank our corporate and media sponsors who are here, or who have given so generously to the Bee. And they are Dollar General, Caterpillar Financial, Brown & McGuire, Vanderbilt, the Village Fund, Renaissance Bank, Ingram Content Group, the Mayor's Office of Children and Youth, and our media sponsors are Graffiti Indoor Advertising, Nashville Scene, In Focus, and Now Playing Nashville. So at your tables, there's a brochure for the evening, and all those sponsors should also be listed in there. Hopefully you'll frequent their establishments and tell them how much you appreciate them supporting Nashville Adult Literacy Council. Now, it's time to get the show on the road, as they say, so I'd like to introduce to you our Bee Master, Rory Johnston. This isn't Rory's first time here doing this, no. So he knows what a difficult job it is, pronouncing all those words. But he's an Emmy Award-winning journalist, so he should be able to handle that, right? And also, in addition to being anchor at News Channel 5, Rory's also one of the 25 most beautiful people in Nashville. He won't tell me what he got for the award, but anyway, without further ado, thank you for being here, and let's get the show on the road.
Thank you. I just recently had a family trip this past weekend. I have 4 older brothers, and when they found out about that magazine, keeps you humble, that's all I'm going to say. How is everybody doing tonight? Who has not been here before? Raise your hands. This is your first? Oh. All right. Well, no wonder there was such a tepid TEPID response. What? This is a fun event tonight. We really want you to relax and have a good time. I am the Bee Master. This is my third year being here, and there's a reason I keep coming back. It's because I love to watch you all relive some of the most nerve-wracking moments of your childhood. How many were in spelling bees? Come on. I've told groups before, Knights of Columbus spelling bee, Mendham, New Jersey, 8th grade, and I messed up the word paralyze. I'll never misspell that word again. But seriously, it's great to be here. Really, one of the reasons I keep coming back is because I like to be with a bunch of big-hearted nerds like you all who like to win. Who's going to win? Which table, by the way, is going to win tonight? Blake and I are going to put bets on tables. I'm sorry, who's going to win which table? So far, table 2 is sounding like the party table to me. In all seriousness, as we know, the Nashville Adult Literacy Council is an incredibly worthy organization, and we're all really happy that you're here to support the important work that they do. All right, we're going to get started. I want to introduce a few key players in tonight's Bee. First, seated here on the stage and serving as timekeeper, we're excited to welcome back, or welcome, I should say, renowned Nashville Public Radio journalist Blake Farmer. Blake. NPR does an amazing job in championing the NALC's work, and we're really glad to have Blake here supporting us this evening. He'll be the timer. He'll be timing the teams to make sure they don't exceed the time allotted for each word. If a team exceeds the allotted time, Blake will ring the bell, and the team will be eliminated. Also on stage, serving as the judge for tonight's competition, editorial director from McNeely, Piggott, and Fox Public Relations, Roger Shirley. This is Roger's third year serving as our judge. We're happy to have him back again. In his capacity as judge, he'll have the final say in all disputes. He'll use his gavel to indicate when a team has misspelled a word and is eliminated from the competition. We also have scorekeeper and longtime NALC volunteer tutor Marion Ott here to help us document who's in, who's out, and how many words you get right or wrong. We'll be hearing from her later in this evening also about her experience with the NALC. All right, now we're going to go over how each of the rounds will work. Roger, would you mind going over the rules, please?
I will do that. Test.
You're on.
Okay, so, and everybody please pay attention because this is very important. We want everybody to know what the rules are. All right, so during the Bee, there's 2 parts to each round. Okay, there's the all hive spells, and there's the speedy bee spells. Okay, so during all hive spells, teams will have 45 seconds to spell a word with their team. A volunteer will bring a microphone over to the table, and one person will spell the word. It doesn't always have to be the same person spelling. Rory will read the word aloud and use the word in a sentence, and then he will repeat the word. Then, at that point, your team has 45 seconds to agree on the spelling and spell the word aloud. If you spell the word correctly, your team will move on to the next round. If you do not spell the word correctly, your team will be eliminated. So I will provide the correct spelling of words when they are spelled incorrectly. Okay, so then, but during the speedy bee spells, teams will need to choose one representative to come up here on stage and spell the word, okay? Okay, Rory will read the word aloud, use it in a sentence, and then he's going to repeat the word. And your team's designated speller will have 25 seconds to spell correctly. Now here's something that we decided on, and this is very important for consistency, okay? When Rory says the word for the final time, the timer starts, and you have 25 seconds to spell the word. So if you're in the middle of spelling the word, when Blake dings the bell, you're out of it, okay? So we're not going to give you, more time after you start spelling if the time runs out. So that's very important. And we're just going to be consistent about that. Okay, after 3 rounds, we will enter the very exciting Bee finale. And in the B finale, the final teams will have 60 seconds to spell as many words correctly as they can. Rory will only read the word. He will not, there will be no sentences this time. And the team who spells the most words successfully will be crowned kings and queens of the hive. And so, now the real B begins. Oh, wait. That's what it says. One more thing. There's a little twist of the thing here. There's a little twist of B that I got to mention before we get started. If you find that your team has been eliminated, that's a real drag, especially if it's early because they're really easy words. But beyond that, you'll just be sitting there. You can buy your way back in to the competition. So remember, this is a fundraiser, and we'll tell you more about that when we get there. So at any rate, okay, let's get started. And remember, for the all hive spell, you have 45 seconds to agree on spelling and to spell the word after Rory reads it aloud. Rory, back to you. I always wanted to say that.
All right. One other thing I want to add to this. The words will get progressively more difficult. Okay? Round one. These words are going to be from the easiest list. And I'm just going in order of the list I was given. So tables, don't get angry if you feel like your word is harder than the others. We're just going by the list, all right? Also, I will read the word, say it in a sentence, and then read the word. If you would like a definition, ask quickly for a definition. I'll give it to you. If you don't need a definition, that's fine. I don't know if it's going to help you spell the word. Okay? Does that make sense? After I give the definition, Blake will then start the clock. Everybody ready? Yeah. Come on, guys. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Table 2. What number are you? 1? And guess what? We're going to start with table 1. It's not cat. All right, here we go, everybody. Quiet, please. Table 1. Your word is expenditure. The school is the last expenditure upon which America should be willing to economize. A quote from Franklin D. Roosevelt. Expenditure.
Expenditure. EXPENDITURE.
Correct.
You see how easy that is? Table 2. Your word is supplicant. Supplicant. Like all charities needing your support, NALC is your supplicant.
Supplicant. SUPPLICANT. Supplicant.
Correct.
Also, real quick, I just want to let you know, be listening carefully to some of the sentences in which I'm using the words. Let's just say they are creative tonight, thanks to the staff at the NALC. For example, table 3, your word is dictator. Why is a dictator only 12 inches tall? He wants to be a ruler. Dictator. I'm just reading the paper.
Dictator. DICTATOR. Dictator.
Correct.
Table 4, your word is invisible. Why did the invisible man turn down a job offer? He just couldn't see himself doing it. Invisible. I need sound effects.
Invisible. INVISIBLE.
Correct.
I feel like I'm at a club in the Catskills. All right. I get no respect. All right. Table 5, where are you? There you are. Your word is Hurled. What would you get if you hurled all the books in the ocean? A tidal wave. Hurled.
Hurled.
See.
H-U-R-L-E-D.
Correct.
It's going to be a long night. Table 6. Your word is ballots. Where do polar bears cast their ballots? The North Pole. Ballots.
Ballots.
Let's get warm.
You ready? Ballots. B-A-L-L-O-T-S. Ballots.
Correct.
I'm seriously sweating up here. Okay. Table 7. Your word is embankment. What did the fish say when it collided with an embankment? Dam. Embankment.
Embankment. E-M-B-A-N-K-M-E-N-T. Embankment.
Correct.
I did not write this stuff. Am I getting, where's Tara? Am I getting paid for this, Tara? Wait. I'm sweating. All right. All right, table 8. I read some of these ahead of time too, but it's just worse when the lights are on you. Okay, table 8, you ready? Bovine. What do you get from a pampered bovine? Spoiled milk. Bovine. You can groan, that's fine.
Bovine. B-O-V-I-N-E.
Correct.
Table 9, your word is achievement. For an adult learner, every new word, every new story is a tremendous achievement.
Okay, achievement. A-C-H-I-E-V-E-M-E-N-T.
Correct.
Table 10. Right up here. You ready, table 10? Your word is society, and it's a quote from Eric Fromm. Why should society feel responsible only for the education of children and not for the education of all adults of every age? Society.
Society. S-O-C-I-E-T-Y.
Correct.
Table 11. Your word is literacy. You are here tonight because you want to share the joy of literacy.
Literacy, L-I-T-E-R-A-C-Y.
Correct.
Table 12. Quiet down, people, quiet down. 12, you ready? Safeguard. Education is a better safeguard of liberty than a standing army. Safeguard.
Safeguard, S-A-F-E-G-U-A-R-D.
Correct.
Tara, do you have any more jokes from your text messages that I've gotten? Because I've noticed every single one that that poor man's had to say for you.
Oh, what?
She's a pretty person.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
But notice we're going from some, serious statements and quotes to jokes. Back and forth. Tara? Hands up. Okay. Table 13. The bar's still open, by the way, table 12. Table 13, cannibals. Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Cannibals.
Cannibals. C-A-N-N-I-B-A-L-S. Cannibals.
Correct.
Table 14, Your word is curiosity. From Eleanor Roosevelt, the quote is, "I think at a child's birth, if a mother could ask a fairy godmother to endow it with the most useful gift, that gift should be curiosity."
Curiosity.
Correct.
Just a few tables left in round one, and everyone is spelled correctly. The pressure is on. Table 15, your word is evidence. A bookstore is one of the only pieces of evidence we have that people are still thinking.
Evidence. EVIDENCE.
Yes, correct. It sounded like a B, but I'm going to go with it here. V. Enunciate.
That was the microphone popping.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Table 16, your word is distinguish. Education has produced a vast population able to read but unable to distinguish what is worth reading. Distinguish.
DISTINGUISH.
Correct.
All right, is this our last table, 17? We have 17, right? Democracy. America is a country which produces citizens who will cross the ocean to fight for democracy but won't cross the street to vote. It's a quote from William Vaughan.
Wow.
It's a quote from William Vaughan.
Democracy. DEMOCRACY. Democracy.
Correct.
Last, but definitely not the least.
Give yourselves a round of applause. See? All right. Now you're supposed to.
Okay. And so, okay, Mr. Beebasser, 0 teams have been eliminated from the competition, and all of the teams, 17 teams remain. And this is the end of the All Hive spell for round 1.
All right, great job. Now, here's your chance to get back in the game for those of you eliminated. Oh, yeah. If you want to throw $10 on your table for donation, it's a fundraiser. Just, put it in the middle. So, good job, guys. We're going to make this a little more difficult. Are you ready for the Speedy Bee spell? Okay? Remember, this means a designated member from each team will come on stage and spell on behalf of their team. Each speller will have 25 seconds, not 45, 25 seconds to spell. I'll read the word aloud, use it in a sentence, the timer will start. Spellers, come forward in order of table, please, and line up on the stage. You can come up straight up the front here. And be careful, there's no railing. Table 1, your representative, come on up. Table 2. Let's go, guys. 3, 4, and on.
Hey, Gloria, we picking up on the list when we started. Are you going to go to the next? I'm going to continue. So I'm going to start with number 18. Okay.
Okay, if you have a team member who's not on stage now, you're all out. So guess what? This table went. No, I'm kidding. You can go around the back way. That's fine. Just kind of line up.
No. Can I go like that?
I think you can write on your hand, right?
It says nothing about not being able to write.
Oh, Tara.
We had that last year. Can you write?
This is not a ride. No, ma'am.
You can do it on your hand.
Somebody else,
Table 6. Good job trying to cheat, Table 6. Sending her up here with a piece of paper and a pen.
Okay. Hey.
No writing. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you out. Yeah.
So make sure
For Rogers.
You write on your hand. You write on your hand the way the kids do it on TV.
Yeah, the imaginary.
The imaginary. No pencils.
All right. Team number one, first of all, say your name, please, and what team you're on.
My name is Philip Tucker, and I'm on team number 1.
That supports your teammate. You ready, sir?
I am.
After I say this, it'll be 25 seconds on the clock. Quiet, please. Your word is haikus. Haikus are easy, but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator. That's a quote. Are you with me?
Haiku. H-A-I-K-U. Haiku. S. Was it plural?
Plural, haikus, sorry.
H-A-I-K-U-S.
Okay.
Haikus.
Did I mispronounce it? Did you hear me?
I didn't hear the S, but... Am I disqualified? Do we have to pay $10?
$10.
We'll throw in our $10.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to say, and then the $10, so that's correct.
Okay. We'll take your money. I apologize. I will try to pronounce more.
I don't know.
It is. We want to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay. Team 2, say your name, please, and what is your team name?
Hi, I'm Rebecca Schulman with Team 2, and our team name is...
Or where are you from?
2049.
All right.
2048.
Rebecca, your word is hygienic. Hygienic. Who keeps the ocean hygienic? A mermaid.
Hygienic. H-Y-G-E-I... N-I-C. Hygienic. G-N.
The correct spelling is H-Y-G-I-E-N-I-C. Hygienic. Sorry.
Table 2. All right, at the end of the round, we'll ask you for your money. But go ahead.
My name is Jamanta Smith, and I'm Team 3. We don't have a name.
That's fine. Your word is lethargic. Why was the math book lethargic? It had too many problems.
Lethargic, L-E-T-H-A-R-G-I-C, lethargic.
Correct.
I'm Elizabeth Madsen. I'm with Table 4.
All right. Inculcate. Inculcate. Our NALC teachers hope to inculcate a joy of reading in our learners.
Inculcate. I-N-C-U-L-C-A-T-E. Inculcate.
Correct.
Whoa. Table 5.
Justin Schober with Team 5, Team Honeypots. H-O-N-E-Y-P-O-T-S.
Okay. Your word is martyr. The ink of the scholar is more sacred than the blood of the martyr.
Martyr. M-A-R-T-Y-R.
Correct.
Hi. My name is Natalie. I'm with Team 6. I wasn't trying to cheat, but I'm so nervous without writing it down. I don't even think I could spell my name right now. So here we go.
Just kidding. All right, you ready?
Sure.
Incomprehensible. It's a quote, education, the inculcation of the incomprehensible into the indifferent by the incompetent. Incomprehensible.
I-N-C-O-M-P-R-E. H-E-N-S-I-B-L-E.
Correct.
Table 7.
I'm Brooks Alford with Team 7.
Your word is Shakespeare. I read Shakespeare and the Bible, and I can shoot dice. That's what I call a liberal education. That's a quote from Tallulah Bankhead.
Shakespeare. Shakespeare.
Correct. It's a capital S.
Can I write the word before I? Oh.
No.
You can write on your. You can't write.
Imaginary, write it out? Sure, but not actually write it out.
I'm Grace Killian, representing Team 8. Hi, Danica.
Your word is misspelled. Strangely enough, misspelled is one of the most commonly misspelled words in the English language.
I hope it's not me. Misspelled, M-I-S-P-E-L-L-E-D.
Sorry. It is M-I-S-S-P-E-L-L-E-D. Misspelled. Sorry.
Caught in a trap. Where's Team 8? You can buy your way back in, remember. Was that 8? Team 9? Was that Team 9? Sorry. That was Team 8. You're Team 9? Go ahead, sorry.
Yes. My name is Shannon Rosa, and we're from Ingram Content Group.
Great. Shannon, your word is prosperity. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity.
Prosperity. P-R-O-S-P-E-R-I-T-Y.
Correct.
My name's Carolyn, and I'm at table 10. The loud table. And we're 2 players short, and we're still loud.
I like that. Your word is exhilarate. To read a book is to exhilarate the senses.
Exhilarate. E-X-H-I-L-E-R-A-T-E.
Sorry, the correct spelling is E-X-H-I-L-A-R-A-T-E.
You said E-R-A-T-E. Welcome.
I was told last year I could bring this up here, so I'm following.
You can bring your drinks up. No problem. Drinks and food. Go ahead.
My name is Caroline Kim. I'm on Team 11. We are the cunning linguists. Rory, I've got a word for you to spell. Available.
My cameraman's not here, is he, right now? Because,
I just remembered that I did not take my blood pressure medicine. I've got it here.
yes, right? God bless Ann Holt. She wouldn't be caught dead. All right. I've totally lost my train of thought.
Oh, this gets a good better.
I'm sorry, what was your name again? And I hate this word, oh God. Your word is amateur. Rory Johnston is not an amateur.
I better spell this right. A-M-A-T-E-U-R.
Correct. I'm going to need another glass of white wine, please, immediately. Go ahead.
Ashley Ball, Team 12.
Your word is conscientious. The volunteers are wonderfully conscientious about helping learners meet important personal goals.
CONSCIETIOUS? No.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
One letter.
CONSCIENTIOUS. You got that too. That's a tough one.
That was tough. Good effort. Your name, please?
My name is Matt, Team 13.
Your word is cajole. I will not cajole you to give a donation to Nashville Literacy, but I will say that our donors are the most handsome, most generous, most thoughtful people in Nashville.
Cajole, C-A-J-O-L-E.
That's correct.
Come on up to the mic. Your name?
Harvey Bennett, Team 14.
Is it your birthday? Yeah. All right.
Give me an easy word. That's my present.
We have cake too. Go ahead. Happy birthday to you.
No pressure.
Happy birthday, dear Harvey. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Out of order.
Your word is arabesque. My old desk does an arabesque in the morning when I first arrive. That's a quote.
Okay. Arabesque. A-R-A-B-E-S-Q-U-E.
Happy birthday.
Correct.
Who's next?
Team 15.
Hi, I'm Will from Team 15.
Your word is perseverance. Our learners have great perseverance in the quest to learn to read.
Wow. P-E-R-C-E-I-V-A-N-C-E.
I'm sorry. The word is spelled P-E-R-S-E-V-E-R-A-N-C-E. Perseverance.
Careful.
I don't know what these people are doing back here.
Your name, please.
I'm Kayla from Team 16.
All right, Kayla. Your word is questionnaire. Before you leave today, make sure to fill out the questionnaire in the back. We always want your opinion.
Questionnaire, Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N-A-I-R-R-E, questionnaire.
I'm sorry. Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N-N-A-I-R-E.
One more to go. Let me guess, it's your birthday.
No.
Oh, good.
I'm Beth at table 17. I've just been told our team name is Buzzworthy. Buzzworthy.
I don't know if it's as good as table 11's, but just saying. All right, Buzzworthy. Your word is compulsively. What do you call a woman who compulsively reads books? Page Turner.
Oh. Compulsively. C-O-M-P-U-L-S-I-V-E-L-Y. Compulsively.
That's correct. Okay, so in fairness to everybody, I'm going to have to rule that table number 1 was eliminated along with 7 others, with a total of 7.
7. All right, the tables.
7 tables have been eliminated. We only have 11 left. The tables disqualified are 1, 2, 8, 10, 12, 15, and 16. However, you can buy your way back in, right, Rory?
But guess what, guys? For this round, it's $20 to buy yourselves back in. We're here to raise money. I'm sorry, did I say 20? It's 200. No, I'm kidding. 20. So $20 freebie to get back in, those teams that were disqualified.
Right. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be...
We're about to begin round 2. So who wants to buy their way back in? Raise, you're back in, one? It's $20 per team. Team 10's in. What were the other teams? Roger, you want to take over this? Because you have the list of the teams that were eliminated. Team 2, do you want to buy your way back in? They're in.
8.
Team 8, do you want to buy your way back in? $20. They're in? They're in.
12.
Team 12, you're in.
15.
Team 15, they're in. And Team 16.
I know. I don't know. I think
it was after the first regular round, and everybody got it right. That was 10, but this Speedy is $20. Meg says we can also bill you to buy back in. So if you don't have the cash, you'll get a bill. So,
what was the last team?
16.
Team 16, did you buy back in? You did. Okay, guess what? We're all back in, everybody. We're raising money. We want to take a moment to extend our sincere gratitude to Mars Cakery for the beautiful cake you may have seen when you walked in. Mars Cakery is owned and operated by one of our board members and her husband, Milia and Robert Leedy. Give them a round of applause. The cake has been or is going to be cut, so go ahead and grab a piece while your team is not spelling. And please, everyone, remember to tip our bartender back there. Clap for him. All right, everybody ready? Teams? Hey, if you miss out, you miss out. This is round 2, all hive spell. Okay? Once again, 45 seconds on the clock. We'll start at table 1. You ready? Your word is? Number 17?
Yes.
Spontaneous. Aren't you amazed that your spelling bee master is so spontaneous with these jokes and quotes? Oh, God.
Hi, everybody. This is Philip coming from Table 1. Our word is spontaneous. SPONTANEOUS.
That is
There's
correct.
already an
You
S
got that
at the
S
end of
there.
that
Yes,
one.
you got it. There is.
Philip, do you want my job? Okay, just read the word. Just... Table 2, your word is mosquito. He who feels that he is too small to make a difference has never been bitten by a mosquito.
Mosquito, MOSQUITO, mosquito.
That is correcto.
Table 3, your word is ingenious. Reading is sometimes an ingenious device for avoiding thought. Quote by Arthur Helps.
Ingenious, INGENIOUS.
Yes, that's correct, yes. Please speak up.
Come on, Jennifer. Just kidding. Table 4, your word is excised. Did you hear about the guy whose whole left side was excised? He's all right now.
Okay. Excised. E-X-C-I-S-E-D. Excised.
That's correct.
Just want to announce this will be my last year as the Bee Master. Tara. Okay. Table 5. Conjectured. I conjectured why the baseball was getting bigger, then it hit me. I can't.
Can you repeat it? Conjecture?
Conjectured.
Oh, conjecture.
Sorry, conjectured.
Conjectured. C-O-N-J-E-C-T-U-R-E-D.
That is correct.
These are so bad. All right, guys. Table 6, your word is procrastinate. Procrastinate. If you procrastinate while hiding in the restroom, are you just stalling?
Touche. Procrastinate. P-R-O-C-R-A-S-T-I-N-A-T-E. Procrastinate.
That is correct.
Okay. Table 7, empirical. There is empirical evidence that proves that literacy raises employment, parenting, and participation in the community. Empirical.
Empirical. E-M-P-I-R-I-C-A-L. Empirical.
That is correct.
She said it was too easy. Yeah. 27. All right, what team are we on? 8? Your word is incinerate. A quote from Ray Bradbury: you don't have to incinerate books to destroy a culture, just get people to stop reading them. Incinerate.
I-N-C-I-N-E-R-A-T-E.
That's correct.
Table, where are we? 9? Your word is penitentiary. He who opens a school door closes a penitentiary.
Okay. Penitentiary.
That's correct.
All right.
Okay.
For comedy effect. Yeah. Okay, table 10. Your word. Sorry. It's just the way this is kind of lined up. Table 11, you just wait. That's all I'm going to say. You can't make this stuff up. Table 10, sorry, we don't mean to pass over you. Minuscule. The Annie E. Casey Foundation reports that those who cannot read by the end of 3rd grade have at best a minuscule chance of graduating from high school.
Minuscule. M-I-N-I-S-C-U-L-E. Minuscule.
I'm sorry. The correct spelling is M-I-N-U-S-C-U-L-E. Minuscule.
All right. Table 11. It's right here. I am not kidding. Your word, table 11, is nymphomaniac. And it is a quote from Madonna. Everyone probably thinks that I'm a raving nymphomaniac, that I have an insatiable sexual appetite, when the truth is I'd rather read a book. Nymphomaniac.
Nymphomaniac. Nymphomaniac.
That is correct.
Okay. Moving right along, table 12, your word is daiquiri. You know you should not order another daiquiri when you forget how to spell it. Daiquiri.
Daiquiri. Daiquiri.
I'm sorry. The spelling is Daiquiri.
Table 13. Shh. Table 13, your word is hierarchy. In the hierarchy of business, the person with the least literacy has the worst job and the lowest pay. Hierarchy.
Hierarchy. Hierarchy. Hierarchy.
That is correct.
Table 14. Your word is inoculate. Good schools and good teachers inoculate our society from ignorance. Inoculate.
Inoculate. INOCULATE.
That is correct.
Table 15. Your word is liaison. While not a love affair, our learner-tutor pairs will have a planned liaison each week to practice reading. Liaison.
Liaison. LIASON.
I'm sorry. It is LIAISON. Liaison.
Table 16. Your word is mischievous. Mischievous. Some might say that the Brown and McGuire team can be quite mischievous.
MISCHEVIOUS.
I'm sorry. The word is spelled MISCHIEVOUS.
And table 17. Your word is equilibrium. Why did the librarian lose her equilibrium? She was working in the non-friction section.
Oh. Equilibrium. EQUILIBRIUM. Equilibrium.
That is correct. So we have now, after this round, 4 teams have been eliminated and 13 teams remain, Rory.
Okay, the stakes are getting higher. Let's remember this is a fundraiser for a good cause. It also helps your chance at bragging rights of becoming king or queen bees. Who said you couldn't buy your way to the top? $30 and you're back in. What? Cash or check is preferred, but you also can be billed. So in order to get into this round 2 Speedy Bee spell, those 4 teams that have been eliminated, which are 10, 12, 15, and 16. 10, 12, 15, and 16. If you want to send a speller up to the stage for the Speedy Bee spell, it's $30 for your team. If not, sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Okay, table 10 is in. Table 12, they're in. Table 15 is in. Table 16 is in. How about that? Okay, let's send your spellers up to the stage, everybody. Round 2, Speedy B spell, and I'm warning you, we're moving to the next level. These are going to be difficult words.
Very hard.
So send your best spellers. These are going to really be difficult. Page 21, right at the top.
Is this the start of the
difficult? Yeah, round 2, spell. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Go ahead. First speller, your name?
Jenna from Team Vanderspelt.
Shh. All right, let's quiet down, everybody, so we can hear this. These are going to get difficult. Your word is chimera. I pray that full literacy in America is not a chimera.
Chimera. C-H-I-M-E-R-A. Chimera.
That is correct.
I'm Sarah. I'm from Team 2.
Your word is impecunious. Impecunious. We think sometimes that the impecunious state is being hungry, naked, and homeless. The poverty of being unwanted, unloved, and uncared for is the greatest poverty. Impecunious.
Impecunious. I-M-P-E-C-U-N-I-O-U-S.
That is correct.
Too bad this isn't for table 11, but go ahead. Your name, sir?
Jim Curry, table 3.
Your word is ecdesiast. Ecdesiast. It is ever so much classier to say your old friend is dating an ecdesiast than to call her a stripper. Remember, if you want a definition, I can give you the definition.
It's clear to me.
Yep. Good thinking.
E-C-M-E-N-O-U-S.
I'm sorry. That word is spelled E-C-D-Y-S-I-A-S-T. Just for y'all, keep it score.
Table 4.
I'm Becca Wilson of Table 4.
Okay. Your word is mammiferous. And one would never call her busty, perhaps just generously mammiferous.
These words are getting rather racy. Mammiferous. M-A-M-I-F-E-R-O-U-S. Mammiferous.
I'm sorry about that. It is M-A-M-M-I-F-E-R-O-U-S. Just put that second M.
I'm really nervous. Hi, I'm Orianne. I'm with the Honey Pots. Bzz, what's up? We're at table 5, and these words are scary, so hit me.
And what's your name again?
Orianne, it's like Oreo cookie, but take off the E-O, put on an E-N, and it's spelled A-U-R-I-A-N-E.
And did we say you could take the mic off the stand?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that against the rules?
Gavel, please, right now.
Because I wasn't already nervous. Thank you for easing my nerves.
I did not make this up either. The word is zaftig. Yes, we're on a theme here. She's not busty, she's zaftig. Now, isn't that a nicer way to talk about the stripper?
I'm sorry, will you repeat the word for me one more time?
Zaftig, which means full-bosomed or having a full shapely figure.
Well, I have no idea how to spell this, but I'm going to go with Z-A-F-D-I-G.
I'm
Damn it.
sorry. No.
Well, at least I still have my tits.
Bartender, can I have another beer, please? That is, the spelling is Z-A-F-T. T is in Tommy.
Should I have said Zaftig?
I-G. Z-A-F-T-I-G. Zaftig.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm from table 6.
Okay, there's two pronunciations here for this word. Pronunciations, I should say.
Should you?
Xantippe or Xanthippe. Name for the wife of Socrates, the prototype of the quarrelsome, scolding wife. In a sentence, it's, but really, can you blame him? His first wife was a Xanthippe.
Xanthippe?
Boy, it got quiet in here fast.
Xanthippe. X-A-N-T-H-A-P-Y. Xanthippe?
Good try.
That was a
good
great
effort.
try. But,
good effort.
It's X-A-N-T-H-I-P-P-E.
Oh, I'm just going in order, man. I really probably should have skipped that word, but sorry, table 6. What? No. No, really, I'm sorry. Table 7.
I'm Joe from table 7.
Now, table 6 there's going to be a revolt here when you hear this word. Your word is virago. Oh, the joke's on him. The stripper is a real virago.
Virago?
I didn't write this stuff. It's a theme. Someone in here has a pole in their house.
Virago. V-I-R-A-G-O. Virago.
That's correct.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm Jacob. I'm with Team 8, and if I get this right, I'm quitting for the night. So.
All right, Team 8, your word is susurrus. Susurrus is a great example of an onomatopoeia. It is a word that sounds like the soft crumbling of leaves beneath bare feet. Susurrus.
S-U-C-C-E-R-O-U-S.
I'm sorry. That spelling is S-U-S-U-R-R-U-S. Susurrus.
You see, table 6, you're not the only one. See?
Okay. Shannon Rosa from table 9.
Shh. Did we all hear the name?
Shannon from table 9. Hey, go Ingram. Yeah.
Your word is euphony. Euphony. Into the paradise of euphony, the good poet must introduce hell. Broken paradises are the only kind worth reading. That's a quote from Mark Doty. Euphony.
E-U-P-H-O-N-Y.
That is correct.
Yeah. She just said at least it was not about boobs. Or strippers. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm Claire from table 10. I don't think I have a prayer for this round.
All right, your word is catachresis. Catachresis. I hope that tonight I have not been guilty of catachresis, which is the incorrect use of a word or phrase.
Catachresis. Catacresis.
I'm sorry. The spelling is Catachresis. Catacresis.
Good effort. Go ahead, sir.
Matt, table 13.
Wait. Did we skip table 11? Did you send a speller up? Table 11's up next. Table 11. Let's stay in order. What are you guys doing
Table
back
11
there?
is behind the curtain back here. Here we are.
Hello, my name is Martine, and I'm from table 11. Yeah, and bring it.
Dory 4. One who draws attention to the minor errors made by others. Dory 4. Don't we all know a Dory 4 or two who points out our every last mistake or misstep? Dory 4.
Dory 4. DORIPHOR. Dory 4.
The spelling is DORYPHORE. It was close. It was good.
Good effort.
It's a good shot. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Colin Moon from table 12.
Your word is mendacious. An educated person is one who has learned that information almost always turns out to be at best incomplete and very often false, misleading, fictitious, and mendacious.
MENDATIOUS. No.
Oh, sorry, that was close. MENDACIOUS. Mendacious.
Good effort. Table 13.
It's me again, yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Matt,
name?
table 13.
Jim?
Matt.
Yeah, exactly.
Table 13.
Your word is coprolalia. Coprolalia. Coprolalia comes from the Greek word kopros, meaning feces, and lalian, meaning to talk, which is the uncontrolled, often obsessive use of obscene or scatological language. Coprolalia.
Coprolalia. COPARALLIA.
The correct spelling is COPROLALIA. So that was close.
Good job, Matt. Sorry about that. Harvey's back. Your word,
Harvey,
table 14.
Table 14.
Is
one birthday.
It's a birthday you're never going to forget, Harvey.
No.
Strippers and boobs and... Your word is extirpate. Extirpate. We all want to extirpate the scourge of illiteracy from our community. Extirpate.
Extirpate. EXTIRPATE. Extirpate.
That is correct.
Boom.
Hi. Lauren with table 15.
Your word is soigné, showing sophisticated elegance, fashionable. A swan may be sparkling white and soigné.
SWANEE.
It is SOIGNE with a little accent, squiggly.
Accent aigu? They got? I don't know. Soigné. Okay.
Hello. I'm Kaylee, table 16.
Your word is lachrymose, which means weeping or inclined to weep. The lachrymose leeches, Aunt Josephine said, are quite different from regular leeches. They each have 6 rows of very sharp teeth. Why am I even reading this? Lachrymose.
Lacrimose.
Correct spelling is Lachrymose. Likewise.
Your name is...
My name's Tara, and I am with the loud table in the back, table 17.
Sarah got the beer.
There was no rule against beer.
Your word is metanoia. Learning to read can cause a metanoia, opening a whole new world to the reader.
Can you pronounce that again, sir?
Metanoia.
Metanoia?
That is correct.
We won't mention that Tara's the one who gave me the word list. Is that bad?
Okay,
wait a minute.
So
something's not right here. No, she didn't.
Okay, Mr. B-Master, we have 11 teams have been eliminated and 6 teams remain.
That's the end of round 2. This brings one last chance to those who've been eliminated and would like to continue the competition. Things are just heating up. This last freebie, it's the last chance to buy yourself back in. Guess what? It's $40 this time. $40 to get you back in the race, while also, what are we doing tonight? We're supporting a great cause, everybody. Before we break, listen up, everyone. Before we break for intermission, we want to know, out of the 11 teams, if we have teams who want to get back in. Stand up, make some noise if you're going to pay the $40. I'm going to go down the list, and if you don't, that's okay, we understand, but first let's start with number 3. Team 3, you back in? Yes, they're back in. Team 4, yes. Team 5, yes. Team 6, yes, thank you, Team 6. I'm sorry about that word. Dude. Team 8, you're back in. Team 10, you're in. Team 11, you better be in, Team 11. I will pay the $40 for Team 11 to stay in. Oh, God. Team 12, they're in. Team 13, they're in. 15, you're in. 16 is in. Everybody's in. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to take a break for 10 minutes, enjoy some food and drinks, some cake, and our sponsors, we want to thank Jackalope Brewing Company, Yazoo Brewing Company, Publix Supermarkets, their charities, Fleet Street Pub, Pita Pit, the Food Company, and Mars Cakery. Also, listen up, everybody. Now Playing Nashville, one of our sponsors, is also sponsoring this event, is hosting a photo booth in the back foyer. Photo booth. Go take a picture. We'll be back in just a few minutes with round 3. Thank you.
Well, I'm Meg Nugent. I'm the Executive Director of the Nashville Adult Literacy Council. And thank you. And right now I'll be back on to talk a little more, but I want to introduce one of our longtime and wonderful volunteer tutors, Marion Ott, who's also been our scorekeeper and keeping us an order on who's getting in and out and all that. But she's going to talk about some of her experiences as being a tutor, and that is all I'm going to say about Marion, because she will tell you what she's going to tell you.
I think she just said I have a big mouth, but I think she's going to do an altar call later for tutors, so my job is to give you a testimonial. I've been essentially a full-time volunteer for the last 10 plus years, and I've done a lot of different things, from being on boards and committees to direct service. And let me tell you, this is a great volunteer opportunity, because first, it's a very rewarding experience for me as a volunteer, and secondly, there's a fabulous staff that makes it easy to do it and is always supportive. I tutor both English as a learned language and literacy students. Literacy students are adults that are learning to read and write. Typically, they want to get a GED, but they don't read well enough for even the GED class, so they come to us. And I have such admiration for them. They're holding down jobs. Life happens to them. Life is harder for them. A flat tire to me is an annoyance. It's a big, big deal to them. But they come to school, as they call it, to learn. There's lots of reasons why they didn't learn in school like us, and sometimes those stories come out as trust develops. My current student, Charles, it breaks my heart, but he grew up with people telling him he just was never smart enough to learn to read and write. And even at 50, when we started together, his mother was still telling him, "Why are you doing that? You're too old to learn." And I'm so proud to tell you that Charles, in the first 18 months, improved his reading by 5 grade levels and was our Learner of the Year. And he had a cousin that just sort of showed up to see if she too could learn to read with us, which is great. Our English as a learned language, they're different, and I really enjoy getting to work with those students as well, because I like to learn about their culture and their lives back home. A current student of mine is from Honduras, and he's been able to become a supervisor at work because his English has improved well enough to be able to talk to the customers. And he very proudly told me that he gave somebody a ride, and he was so pleased because he could carry on a conversation. He wasn't embarrassed or concerned about it, so I thought that was fabulous. I also do what's called Start Now. It's a different kind of volunteering, and it might be a way to just see if you really like it. Start Now is just a 1-hour lesson with a different student. You just tell the staff when you can come, and they've got learners, and they pair you up, and it's just one time. The lesson plan is there, and you just do it. I can't tell you enough about how easy the staff makes the volunteering. Before the students are paired with us, they're assessed, and then when they come, already the series of workbooks where it would be suggested they be started in is assigned to you. And by the way, there's some training, but it's very easy, it's not too long, it's appropriate, it makes you feel well prepared. The lesson materials are so great, they even tell you what to say. I mean, the tutor part does say, bee, bird, ba. I might say ba, bird, whatever. But it's that easy. But I quickly got, so I just use it for reference because I kind of developed my own cadence. And any particular issues or problems that come up, they're great with having worksheets or other teaching materials to help. And even on some things like math, because I found out Charles didn't know how to balance a checkbook, which maybe that's old-fashioned, but I kind of think it's a good skill. So they had a worksheet, and Charles now knows how to balance his checkbook. And if you can help elementary school kids with homework, you can tutor. And if you're like me and you're not really sure about the rules, and based on the first 2 rounds, that might be some of you kind of learn them. Like I never really realized till I became a tutor that there's a real rule for when you double the consonant when you add ing. But the most important thing about being a tutor is to just maintain a positive coaching attitude and to listen to the students, to know what they really want to learn. For example, Enrique, might have a paper from his daughter's school or something, and what he really wants to do is to understand what that paper is about, so we use that as our lesson. So if all of that didn't motivate you to want to be a tutor, there's some additional benefits I think I should share. First, you make some new friends. I get a phone call every December 24th or 5th from Enrique wishing me a Feliz Navidad, which really warms my heart. For those of us that are parents, especially of teenagers, tutoring offers you an opportunity to be with people who actually want help and advice. And the corollary to that is that my husband and kids are thrilled that I have an outlook, a constructive outlet for this mothering. My daughters are now 28 and 30, and for a long time now they've really felt they could share some of my time. And the last reason is you get some really cool stories for dinner parties. I'll just share a couple. One is I was working with Enrique and we had the word shed. And I asked him if he knew what a shed was. And he said, oh yes, my boss uses this word all the time. Put all that shed on the truck. Which of course I use as a lesson in short I, short E, and the and duh sound. And then, I'm not from table 11, so when I was working with an older Vietnamese gentleman and he wanted to read this article from Reader's Digest on a psychological drug that they called the Viagra for the brain, I wasn't too sure I wanted to be explaining that to him. Now I know you call it table 11, but anyway, I just said it was a medicine for the brain.
Thank you, Marion. I think she showed or expressed very well how interesting it is, of course, and very rewarding, I'm thinking, or you wouldn't be around for 10 years.
I was like 30 when I started.
Yeah, I was 2 when I started myself, and that was 25 years ago, as I always say. But so my job here is to encourage you, to encourage your friends. I know you all here support us, but we are also being filmed on Channel 3 tonight, and so whoever's watching, they probably think we're all nuts, but that's okay. We're having fun. We're adults, so it's okay. But and thank you, by the way, Channel 3, for always being here for us. Don't quit just because of tonight. But anyway, the point is that we make it very easy, as Marion said, for people to be volunteers. Many of you might not know that 1 out of 8 people don't know how to read. The reason they don't is because the problem is so invisible, because nobody's going to admit this. They're very ashamed of it. But we do have a great staff that takes care of and very gentle with the learners, and again, they want to be here. So we would encourage you to encourage your friends to tutor with us. We always have a need. Our waiting list right now is something like 60, so there are people waiting. And you don't need to be a teacher to do this, and you also don't need another language to do it. Our approach with the immigrants is to force them into English. So that means you can do this. Anybody can do this, as long as you have a little bit of time and willingness. But I also want to thank some additional people, and then I'll let you get back to the fun spelling bee. But I want to, again, let's do a round of applause for our committee who planned this event, and that would be headed by Tara Tenorio. But it also had Carolyn Kim, and I'm not going to mention her team name again. Jennifer Littlejohn, and then some NALC supporters, Megan Staubitz and Nikita Haley-Hill. And a couple of our staff members put a lot of time and effort in this, and that would be Jill Mora and Ann Bardone. and our intern, Jake Stallard, who collected all your money that you bought back in, among other things. And John Mora, who's been volunteering to help this event run smoothly. I want to thank our volunteer bartender. I know Rory said be sure to tip him because he's not getting paid. But he's doing a great job. I'm sure everyone will agree. Thank you. And if you really love him a lot, I think you should go visit him where he has his paid job, which is bartender at Dave & Buster's, which is near Opry Mills. So go visit him. And I also want to remind you that NowPlayingNashville.com is running a photo booth, and I think it's back there at the bottom of the stairs. And there's still opportunities to go get photos, so please take advantage of that. And then lastly, on your tables, and we're not trying to be nosy or anything because we're not asking for names, but for us to, a lot of times for sponsors, they ask us information about who comes to our events. And if you could fill out that little piece of paper that's on your table, and it just asks for some demographic information, we would appreciate it. And there's a basket back near the food table, if you could just drop it off there. That will help us get future donations. So, let's see, and I have one other person that I don't want to skip because she is doing some photography for us tonight, and that's Katie Shagman, who works for Her Side Project as a photographer. And she's going around taking pictures, and she'll definitely get your good side, so don't be afraid. But anyway, thank you all for coming. Spread the word about our need for tutors, and good luck as you continue. Rory.
So, before we get going, you know, being an available guy, during the break I was on Tinder, and I noticed a bunch of faces, familiar faces pop up. I'm just saying. I don't get it. Hashtag swipe right. I'm kidding. Sort of. Okay. Here we go. Round 3. So everyone's in the game still. Is that right? We all bought back in? Are you all falling asleep on me? You're all back in? All right. All Hive, round 3. Okay, all Hive. But this time, teams, you only have 30 seconds, not 45, 30 seconds. We'll begin with table 1. Your word is nescience, which is absence of knowledge or awareness, ignorance. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen nescience.
Nescience. Nascience.
Sorry. The correct spelling is Nescience. Nescience.
Table 2, your word is monophagus. Monophagus, which means eating only one kind of food. A monophagous diet of television and no reading would be like a lifetime of eating only artichokes. Okay.
Monophagus, Monophagus.
I'm sorry. That is Monophagus. Monophagus.
Table 3, your word is obstreperous, which is noisily defiant, aggressively boisterous. Remember to attend our NALC dinner this year. It may not be an obstreperous party, but you'll get fabulous food from many countries and cultures. Obstreperous.
Obstreperous. Can't say it, but I'm going to spell it. Obstreperous. Obstreperous.
That is correct. Okay, gotcha.
So we'll go to 22?
Yeah.
All right. Table 4, your word is mulct. Mulct. To penalize by fining or forfeiture, or to swindle or defraud. To allow our children to attend school but leave without an education is to mulct them of a future.
All right, here it goes. Mulct. M-U-L-C-T.
That is correct.
Nice job. Table 5. Your word is lucubrate. Lucubrate, to study diligently, to write in a scholarly way. We're not looking for our learners to lucubrate and gain a PhD. Many learners simply want to fill out a job application. Lucubrate.
Lucubrate, what's up? Lucubriate? I knew it.
I'm sorry.
Close.
Lucubrate. Lucubrate.
Penis, because I had it written down right there. Sorry I said penis.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a seat. Oh God, table 6. I'm so sorry. I don't even know how to pronounce this word.
Oh, come on. Xanthipe's here. Toying with our emotions.
All right, let me just, no, I'm just kidding. Are you ready? Your word is paucity, which means a smallness in number, scarcity, or dearth. Yes, there is always a paucity of funds for every nonprofit.
Yes.
Profit.
Yep.
Please give often and give generously. Paucity.
Paucity. P-A-U-C-I-T-Y. Paucity.
That is correct.
All right. Table 7. Your word is nepenthes. Nepenthes, an ancient drug used as a remedy for grief. This is a quote from Homer in the Odyssey. In the wine she put a drug for them to drink, the nepenthes, which gives the forgetfulness of all evils. Nepenthes. Nepenthes. Remember, only 30 seconds.
Nepenthes. P-N-E-P-E-N-T-H-E-S. Nepenthes.
Can you?
No, it's N-E-P-E-N-T-H-E-S. Nepenthes.
Close, though. Table 8. Your word is verisimilitude. Verisimilitude, appearing to be true or real. The quote from W.S. Gilbert, merely corroborative detail intended to give artistic verisimilitude to an otherwise bald and unconvincing narrative. Verisimilitude. Wow.
VURSAMILATUDE.
No, that's incorrect. It is VERISIMILITUDE.
Table 9. Your word is troglodyte, a cave dweller or recluse. My sentences tonight are so erudite and witty that only a troglodyte would not be amused.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
TROGLODYTE.
That's correct.
Well done. No. 10. Here. A soft G. I didn't want to go there. I know, just run it back. 10. What? I think so. But I don't know.
Just hold on. I'm trying to get the pronunciation of this next one correctly. Just hold on. Okay. Your word, table 10, is termagant. Termagant. A quarrelsome, scolding woman, a shrew. Why is a woman a termagant while the same behavior from a man would label him only cantankerous?
Termagant. TURMIGENT.
I'm sorry, it's TERMAGANT.
Table 11. Hello. This is the part where we typically stop the camera. All right, your word is thew. Thew, a well-developed sinew or muscle or muscular strength. I can throw very far thanks to my great thew.
All right. All right. So which one do we go with? You All right. T. H. Which one? UYE. Oh, well, you told me to go with that one.
Oh,
Okay.
Just kidding.
Your mic is on.
I know.
It actually is THEW.
You.
Thew. No.
No, I get it.
Okay, moving on. Table 12. Thank you. 11. Table 12. Down to just two of you, huh? Your word is uxorious. Uxorious. Excessively fond or submissive to one's wife. Shouldn't all husbands be uxorious?
I forgot to say that in my vows this weekend. Sorry. Okay. Uxorious. OBSOUREOUS. Uxorious.
I'm sorry, it was UXORIOUS. No,
Are you sure?
I'm not kidding.
Uxorious. What are you all talking about? I don't. All right, table 13, your word is unctuous. Unctuous. characterized by affected, exaggerated, or insincere earnestness. On the other hand, women don't want husbands to be unctuous. Confusing, isn't it? Unctuous. Go.
Unctuous. Unctuous. Unctuous.
That is correct.
Table 14. Your word is aberrant, deviating from the proper course. The average person is still under the aberrant delusion that food should be somebody else's responsibility until I'm ready to eat it. Joel Salatin, author.
Aberrant. A-B-E-R-R-A-N-T.
That is correct.
Table 15, your word is lycanthropy. Lycanthropy, the ability to change from human to wolf. Not to be confused with philanthropy, which turns selfish men into generous ones. In lycanthropy, the man grows big teeth and gobbles up Little Red Riding Hood.
Lycanthropy. Lycanthropy.
That is correct.
Table 16, your word is cacophony, a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Sometimes being inside my own head is an exhausting place to be, swirling with the world's cacophony of news, family, barking dogs.
C-A-C-A-U-P-H.
Hold on. Quiet, everyone. Go ahead.
C-A-C-A-U-P-H-A-N-Y.
I'm sorry. The correct spelling is C-A-C-O-P-H-O-N-Y. Cacophony.
Go to 35. It's just... Okay, where are we? 17? Your word is annihilation. What? All right, we want to skip that? Okay, all right. Table 17, are you ready? We're going to skip annihilation because we all know that's way too easy. And since Tara's the one who gave me the wordlet, no. All right, let's go to number 36, guys. Next page. Your word is purloining. Purloining, which means to steal. I never wanted to believe that my dad was purloining from his job as a road worker, but when I got home, all the signs were there. Purloining.
Rory, we're ready.
Go.
P-U-R-L-O-I-N-I-N-G.
That is correct.
Looks like you're going to annihilate the competition. You can boo me. All right. That is round 3, all hives spell. We'll get a count here from the judge.
So after that round, Mr. B Master, we have 9 teams have been disqualified or eliminated, and 8 teams remain. So we're moving into the...
And those 9 teams that have been eliminated, sorry, you are eliminated. The 8 teams that remain are... No buy-in this round. Is there a buy-in? No. No. I don't have a buy-in. Meg, Tara, it says there's no buy-in, but we allowed a buy-in? It was $5,000, wasn't it?
How much?
It was 50.
50. Okay, we'll give it to the crowd of the vote. Who wants to allow a buy-in for $50? All opposed? Okay, $50 buy-in.
Okay. Right now, the teams that are out that need to decide if they want to throw in $50. Team 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 16. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 16. I'll give you a minute. The teams that are definitely moving on to our last and final Speedy Bee spell, who should start selecting the person to come up to the stage. 3, 4, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, and 17. Why don't you come on up, spellers? 3, 4, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15, and 17. Okay, here we go. Teams disqualified, show of hands. Team 1, are you buying in? They're in. They're back in for $50. Team 2, they're back in. Team 5, they're back in. Team 7, you're gonna chill out and relax? Okay, Team 7's gonna chill, that's all right. Team 8? Nope, okay. Team 10? Nope. Team 11. Are you in? They're in. Team 12. They're in. Team 16. Are going to sit back and relax? Team 16. Okay. So the teams back in that were disqualified, 1, 2, 5, 11, and 12. So now, I need 13 spellers to the stage. Team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17. This is our last and final Speedy Bee spell. Remember, this means a designated member. You're going to have 20 seconds to spell his or her word. After I read the word aloud, the timer will start. Hold on just a second.
So this is a Speedy Bee.
Yeah, I will use it in a sentence.
Here we go.
You don't have to say your name if you don't want to. Let's just keep it moving, shall we? Do you want names or no? No. All right, Team 1. Your word is percolated, which is to embezzle or steal. Did you hear about the two guys who percolated a calendar? They both got 6 months. What? Hold on. Stop. Oh, I mispronounced it. My first word of the night. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Reset.
I was thinking about coffee. Thank you for catching that. Peculated.
Peculated?
Peculated. Embezzle or steal. Did you hear about the two guys who peculated a calendar? They both got 6 months. Yeah, okay, you heard it. Peculated, go.
Peculated. P-E-C-U-L-A-T-E-D.
That is correct.
Team 2. Your word is gelid, which means icy or extremely cold. If you ever feel gelid, just stand in the corner of a room for a while. They're normally around 90 degrees.
Gelid. G-E.
LL. ID. Gelid.
That was close. GELID. Just one L.
Good try.
Team 3, your word is cerise, which means a vivid pinkish red. Cerise, a bright pink color, was the winning word in the 1926 National Spelling Bee. Cerise.
SOREOUS.
No, the correct spelling is CERISE. Cerise. The tricky one.
Team 4 now?
Team 4.
Your word is obloquy. Obloquy, abusive language aimed at a person. Whether your team wins or loses tonight, there will be no obloquy directed toward Meg or our judge.
Obloquy. OBLIQUY. Obloquy.
I'm sorry. The correct spelling is OBLOQUY. And it's a toughie.
Why? Roman, Team 5. Honey Pots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, thank you. Tits McGee, ladies and gentlemen, there she is. That's a Ron Burgundy joke. Come on, Anchorman. Love you.
That's our team captain, by the way.
This is not going on Channel 3. I'm going to get fired. Your word is soliloquy, a monologue, a person talking to himself. As Hamlet questions in his soliloquy, to be or not to be?
Well, holy crap.
Yeah.
SOLILOQUY.
That is correct.
What team?
I'm Team 6.
Team 6. Your word is bivouac or bivouac. It's either bivouac or bivouac, a temporary camp without tents or cover. Bivouac, nature's way of promoting the motel industry. That's a quote from Dave Barry. Bivouac.
Can you say that one more time?
Bivouac or bivouac.
Bivouac. Of course, the last two words I definitely knew. Not B-I-G. UAC.
Sorry. Did I mispronounce that? Bivouac.
I heard G, I'm sorry.
Bivouac.
Yeah. That's BIVOUAC. Yeah.
We've got two different ones. Sorry.
Shannon, Team 9.
Should I skip this next one? Yeah. Your word is atrabilious. Atrabilious, which is melancholic, gloomy, irritable. The atrabilious workers at the Mint are out on strike. They demand to make less money.
Atrabilious. ATRIBILOUS.
That's so close. Atrabilious.
Atrabilious.
I'm Desmond from the Linguists.
Let's go back to 44 on this one. Your word is key. Key. A landing place along the water, such as a pier or port. Do I need a key to enter the key to go to my yacht?
K-E-Y-E, key.
That is incorrect. It is Q-U-A-Y. Key.
Okay, 40, we're on number 46 now. What team are you with?
Table 12.
Table 12. Sorry, this is getting more difficult to pronounce. Your word is eleemosynary. Eleemosynary. Of, relating to, or dependent on charity. The phone company offers an eleemosynary discount to educational nonprofits.
Could you repeat the word one more time, please?
Eleemosynary.
E-L-L-A-M-O-S-I-N-A-R-Y?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
E-L-E-E-M-O-S-Y-N-A-R-Y.
And it is pronounced, it's not eleemosynary, it's eleemosynary. Your word is eunoia. Eunoia. The goodwill a speaker tries to cultivate between himself and the audience. My fabulous jokes and quotes today are meant to develop eunoia with you, my wonderful audience.
Eunoia. U-N-O-I-A.
I'm sorry, it is correctly E-U-N-O-I-A. Eunoia.
What team are you with?
Table 14.
Table 14.
Okay. All right, let's move
And
on.
as Mel Brooks would say, I'm 71 years young.
Yeah! I think table 14, you're just sending them back up. I mean, come on.
The sacrificial lamb.
Your word is hebetudinous. Hebetudinous, which means dull-minded or mentally lethargic. Okay, here's the hebetudinous joke of the night.
Annihilate.
If Snow White smokes pot with the dwarfs, does she end up feeling dopey? Hebetudinous. Harvey.
Annihilate. Okay.
Yeah, annihilate. A-N-N-I...
I-H-I-L-A-T-E. Annihilate.
I know.
Hepatudinous. H-E... Will you pronounce it one more time?
Rules.
He offered me annihilate.
You're the judge, Roger. I'm out of this one, bro.
I don't know how to spell it anyway.
Wait, okay. He's competing against you guys, right? Okay, so do you want to let him start? 20 seconds? Okay. 20 seconds from right now.
Hebetudinous.
Go.
Hebetudinous. H-E-B-A-T INIOUS, hepatidinous.
Gave you a shot.
I hate it. I hate to do that. No, it is correctly spelled HEBETUDINOUS. Hepatitis. Happy birthday.
Team 15?
Yes.
Your word is incondent. I'm sorry. Incondite. Poorly constructed, lacking finish or refinement, crude. I will admit that last joke may have been incondite.
Incondent. INCONDIT.
It is INCONDITE.
Oh, look who's back. All right, your word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding, Tara. Homologate. Homologate, to approve or to confirm officially. At the end of this evening, our brilliant judge will homologate our winning spellers.
Homologate, HOMOLOGATE.
That is correct.
What?
There was somebody else that got it right.
Oh, there were several of them.
Oh, so it'll be a spell off?
Yeah. All right. Roger.
Yeah. Okay, and so after that round, we have 10 teams have been eliminated, and there are 3 teams remaining: Team 1, Team 5, and Team 17.
Let's give them a round of applause. So this concludes the end of our regular rounds of spelling. Ladies and gentlemen who are still in the game, you have made it to the B finale. Congratulations. The words are about to get even more difficult, and I will now turn it back over to our judge to review the finale rules.
Okay, yes. Let's review the rules. This is very important here. Okay, all right. During the B finale, the final teams will have 60 seconds to spell as many words correctly as possible. Rory will read the word, and one of you will spell it. Note that Rory will not use the word in a sentence. You may ask each other for help. However, we need one person to spell. If you get a word wrong, it will be noted, and Rory will read the next word. If you spell the word correctly, it will be noted, and Rory will continue to read the next word, and so on. Essentially, you have 60 seconds to spell as many words as you can. The team who has the most correctly spelled words will be crowned kings and queens of the B. Once time is up, we'll review how many words you spell correctly. And I want to emphasize that there's no audience votes on this or whatever. It's 60 seconds. You spell the words, yes or no. This is for the whole marbles, right? All right. So there we go. Back to Rory. Hold on one second. We're conferring here. Okay. We're making a revision. Forget everything that I just said there, okay? We got 3 tables that are left, right? We're going to start with table, what are the numbers? 1, 5, and 17. If you spell it correctly, you're in. If you spell it incorrectly, you're out. And then we'll move to the next table, and yeah. I didn't think can we do it?
We can do it.
So,
but I'm just going to go back and forth. For you, read it very difficult. For me, read it very difficult.
Okay, so they're going to spell as many words as they can for 60 seconds.
That's right. I just want you to.
Okay. Forget what I just said there a minute ago. We're going back to the speed thing. We're going to go back from intermediate to very difficult words. You'll have 60 seconds to spell as many words as you can. Okay. You can pass if you. No, we got 60 seconds and you spell as many words as you can. So you can pass on a word, but you just don't get a point for spelling that word. We got it. And, right, we got it. Okay, here we go.
That makes sense?
Totally, you
Okay,
must
here
have
we
full
go.
confidence here. Here we go.
Do we have a microphone for table 1? Or are they going to write these down? Are they writing them down? Or no, they've got to say them out loud, right, Tara? Microphone. We just had to get our word list corrected. All right, quiet everybody. This is the B finale, 60 seconds per team. I'm going to just say the word, that's it, and you have to spell it. I mean, you can talk among yourselves as long as you want, but this is about number, right? Quantity. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Her microphone may not be on.
Microphone's not on?
Needs to come up. Okay, then table 1, come up here.
Okay, we can hear it,
We'll
we
all
can
do
hear
it up here. We'll be very brave. You got it.
But they need to be able to hug.
Hold on.
It's fine.
Microphone's going to be?
Single spellers.
Okay, we're going to do it. Okay, here we go. This is going to be even better.
Hold on.
1 and 5 need to come up here.
Okay.
That's me.
Come on up, table 1.
Your table 1?
Okay.
You stand next to her. Ready. Okay.
Are they allowed to have pieces of paper?
If I do this,
and
like,
pens?
shove the paper in front of me.
No.
No paper.
All right.
Wait, no paper.
Well, you know what? No,
Put it at the table.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You can write it down, yes. But one person
Whatever you
has to
want.
read it, yeah.
It's just going to slow you down. I'm just saying.
If I,
Whatever you want to do. Are you ready? Table 1.
Here we go.
You guys, come on. No, they said table come up.
Table 5, come on up and get ready in the queue, as they say.
17, come around the side.
Table 17, come around the side.
so we can run.
Yes.
Because you got to be ready.
This is crazy. Are you ready?
Around the side, guys. Hey, guys.
Around the side. Okay.
Trophies at stake.
Get another Chardonnay for him? No, I'm kidding. All right, ready, guys? Table 1.
Yes. You're so bright.
Blake, you ready on the clock? Shh. Your first word is morphology.
MORPHOLOGY.
Your second word is phonic.
PHONIC.
Next word, plagiarism.
PLAGIARISM.
Next word is quidnunc.
That's correct.
Skip.
Quidnunc.
Pass, sorry.
Next word is obeisance.
OBEISANCE.
Next word is popismic.
POPYSMIC.
Next word is salam.
SALAAM.
Next word is vexillology.
VEXOLOGY.
Next word is hypothetical.
HYP. Oh.
Team Honey Pots! Get on up there, Tiger.
This is nerve-wracking.
You ready, guys?
Sure.
Judge, are you ready?
Robin's got this. He's a genius.
Shut up.
You do. And I'll tell you what, honey, spell freely.
Shush.
That's what I think.
60 seconds on the clock. First word, Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. APOLOLYPSE.
Next word is abyssophalangic. I'm sorry. Abyssopalagic. Abyssopalagic.
Abyssopalagic?
Abyssopalagic.
Pass.
We're going to add 5 seconds to that. Sorry. Conundrum.
CONUNDRUM.
Next word is stickomythia. Stickomythia.
STYKOMYTHIA.
Next word, ecstasy.
EXCSTAY.
Next word is canatal. Canatal.
No, not canoodle.
CN.
I love you. Mwah. Killing it, Tyler.
Good choice for me to be up here.
Hell yeah. She said canoodle. You should be in trouble.
Okay, Tara, since you've seen all these words, this should be easy.
I wish you would stop saying that.
I'm just kidding. Just giving her a hard time. Your first word. Ready? 60 seconds, Blake?
Ready.
Euphoria.
EUPHORIA.
Next word, tintinnabulation.
TIN. Can you say it again?
Tintinnabulation.
TINTINABULATION.
Next word, pural.
PURILE.
Next word, noctilucus. I'm sorry, noctilucus. Noctilucus.
Pass.
Ostracism.
OSTRACISM.
Exiguous. Exiguous. Coccyx.
COCYX.
Next word, inchoate. Inchoate. Inchoate.
INCHOATE.
She got it in.
Was it wrong, Roger?
Give that to me because I screwed up the word, so we have a little second. Those were so easy.
Take a seat down. No.
Okay, you may have a seat, Team 17. Thank you. Watch your step.
Third place, second place, and then announce the winners. Okay. The moment we've all been waiting for. Okay, so third place is Team 5. Yeah, there we go. Woo! And then in second place is Team 17. And first place goes to team number 1.
They are.
With 4 correct words in the spell off there.
Hey,
congratulations.
Great job, everybody. What a great way to raise money and awareness for the Nashville Adult Literacy Council. Hold on, guys.
Hold on.
My words and my script, it's all messed up. Yeah, just hold on. All right.
Yes.
A round of applause for our B 2014 champions, Team 1. Come on up, guys. Get your trophies. photos. Photos, everybody, come on.
Thank God.
Photos of the team first, and then we'll all get together. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a good night. All right, the whole group. And no, I'm not going on at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm off. So in case you're watching to see, oh, he's been drinking wine.
Here? Have a good about gavel. Oh, I thought you were going to take it. Oh, your gavel. He's going to take a picture with me. The poster just fell. Just take one with our phone. Good job, guys. Nancy, you with me one. I know. How about that? Exactly. We don't have to get to the set, right? No.
Class is dismissed.
My name is Nancy DeKalb, and I did not endorse any of the sentences used in the spelling bee. But thank you to Events on 3rd for giving us the space. Thank you to everybody for sharing their time and their money. Thank you to our esteemed judges, timers, Rory Johnston, Marianne Ott, Roger Shirley, and Blake Farmer. Thank you very much for coming. See you next year.